Hello everyone and welcome back to TGR, That's Gaming Robo. Now, the last episode, if you can recall, I just took over as Liverpool manager on SM 2020. Now, I didn't have the best of starts with the Liverpool team. I've changed the tactics a couple of times and changed the formation a fair few times as well. And I've got the perfect balance to getting Liverpool to where they are today, basically. And we've just finished the January transfer window. So what I'm wanting to do, first of all, is show you what we've done so far, show you where we are in the league, as well as in the cup as well. Get a couple of matches under the belt, and then we'll see what we could do after that as regards to really pushing for the title for Liverpool. So first of all, let's get straight down to business, because what you care about most of all is where we are in the league. Now, as you can see, we are top of the Premier League by 1 point. 1 point. I have lost 3 games this season with the Liverpool team, 3 more than Jurgen Klopp has in the Premier League this season. Now, it's interesting to see, because the top 6 is the generic top 6, what you would think in the Premier League. But what is quite interesting is the fact that with Sheffield United on the Premier League shows that they're 16th after 27 games, winning 6, drawing 2, and losing 19. But in the Premier League now, obviously, it's a totally different story. I mean, I'm just bringing it up here right now. I know Sheffield United are basically top 5, if I recall rightly. Just getting it up on my screen here. Table. So far, it shows on the system here, Sheffield United played 27 games, won 6, drawn 2, lost 19. At this moment in time, as I said, they are 5th. They've played 26, they've won 10, so there's 4 more what it shows on this game system here. Drawn 9 times, 7 more what it shows up on here, and lost 7 times, 12 less than what it shows up on this game system here, with a goal difference of +4, and they've got -36 here. So it shows, doesn't it, that reality, you can never tell what's going to happen. Now, looking at the team itself, wrong one. Let's go into tactics. There's a better view here. So as you can see, what the position the formation it is. The formation I'm playing right now. It is a 5-2-3. So I've got 3 centre backs, 2 wing backs, 2 central midfielders, and obviously my 3 strike force. Now you're looking at the team, you're thinking, I haven't changed the team at all. Obviously, I'm playing Van der Beek in defence at the moment, because I'm trying to mix it up and make sure that players get rest at the end of the day. But I got rid of a few people. Got rid of Origi, Lallana. Can't quite remember who the other person was. But I only brought in 2 people in this window. And I have also promoted 2 players from the youth team into the first team. So the first player that I did buy was E. Heaton. Now, only reason being I did purchase him purely because he could play in defensive mid, left. Basically, he can play in a position that Robertson can play in. So now I've got cover for the left back position. And the second player I bought in was Kokia, or Koker, however you pronounce that, Serbian forward. And the reason I brought him in purely because with us playing with 3 strike force, obviously the strikers are running around like headless chickens during the game, which is tiring them out. So having purchased him, I've brought up Brewster from the reserves team, obviously because he could play up front as well. And lastly, the other player that I have promoted from the youth team is Souza. So at this moment in time, like as you could see, we are top of the Premier League, doing really, really well, and I look forward to winning the title with Liverpool for the very first time ever. After a million times of trying in the past with loads of other teams, Liverpool will be the 3rd team I've won a Premier League title with in any form of Championship Manager, Football Manager, Soccer Manager, Global Soccer Manager, you name it. The other games that we played out there, Liverpool will be the 3rd team that I've won a Premier League title with. So going through to the facilities right now, as you can see, the facilities is growing. It's getting bigger and better. Youth Academy, I'm promoting and pushing so much at the moment because I believe in bringing up the youth players that can be in contention of starting in the first team. Now, just going through some of the fixtures, if I can remember how I did that last time. Competitions, Noob, schedule, there we go. So I left you all when I think we beat Sheffield United. But from then on we beat Arsenal 3-0. We drew with United 0-0. We lost to Chelsea 1-0, the first defeat of the Premier League season. Lost in the League Cup to Aston Villa. And I will say this, I actually played a full strength side out. I did bring on some youngsters in the second half, but it was a full strength squad and we lost on penalties to Aston Villa. Going down here, we beat Man City 4-3. We lost to Bayern Munich in the Champions League. Beat Wolverhampton Wanderers. We lost to West Ham. I don't know how, but we did. Played Villa in the Premier League and then we beat them 3-1. Bayern Munich, we then beat them 2-1. Tottenham Hotspurs, we beat them in literally the last kick of the game. We beat them 4-3. It was amazing. We played United. My players were quite tired, to be fair. Not that it's an excuse, because at the end of the day on the game system, many United players have had the same issues. And they beat me 2-1. Drew with Chelsea 3-3. Lost to Tottenham in the FA Cup 4th round after beating Blackburn Rovers 5-2. We lost 3-2. So the next couple of games we've got up here is Leicester City and Manchester City. So going to click on through so we can get to the game there. And yes, I mean after playing the game, I thought to myself, I don't want to buy anyone too big, because at the end of the day, I don't want to upset the balance of the team, you see. And but I will be bringing in a top class player when it comes to the summer. We've got £123.39 million to spend in the summer, and obviously whatever prize funds that we get at the end of the season, we will also be using that as well to push the boat to get a big class, world class player as well. So looking at the width, we're keeping it spaced. Mentality is always attacking. Tempo, I want it fast. I want them to be going down the throat of each team that we play against. Creativity is normal. I only change it if we're losing at the end of the first half. Attacking styles, as you can see, I've kept everything the same on this part, purely because it was working goals wise, but it's just the fact that we were conceding a little too much. So I did put my own half last time. I obviously didn't. I pressed it twice, obviously. So pressing only in the own half. Tackling style is normal because I was starting to get too many yellow cards, and the back line stays normal level as well. It's nothing. It's not too high. It's not too deep. It's sort of trying to balance it in line. You see, and the roles still the same. I mean, because I've changed players a couple of times. Whenever Jordan Henson isn't playing, the captaincy goes to Joe Gomez. But free kicks are still Alexander Arnold, as well as the corners as well. Let's get to play the match here. I'll be interested to see what it's like now, because obviously it shows that we've been doing quite well in the season, where obviously we haven't been recording the season. So it'll be interesting to see if I can have a nice big win in front of you guys. No, don't step up, Mark Sane. Don't you dare. No. Too close that was. It's a free kick. Okay. Look at that. What is he doing? Anyway, whilst we are waiting for something big to happen in this game, if you do come across this video, guys, whether it be on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, if you do come across it, please, share it. Obviously, it'll be nice to see what other Liverpool fans think of this. Salah 1-0, Mo Salah. It'd be nice to see what Liverpool fans think of this. I'm no Jurgen Klopp at the end of the day. He's worked magnificently, turning that Liverpool side from when he first came into the club 3 years ago to now, turning that Liverpool side into basically the world's best team, bar none. I don't see why Liverpool can't win every cup tournament that they are in: Premier League, FA Cup, Champions League. There's nothing that can stop them. Well, they can stop themselves from obviously winning those tournaments, but they're absolutely unbeatable right now. They really are. And but like I said, if you come across a video, give it a watch, give it a like, smash a like on the video, and share it so other people can see it, other Liverpool fans can see it as well. It'd be nice to see what they think of what I've done to the team. But also, if you are new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. We're starting to get a little bit of a following going on right now. It's really nice to see. Getting a lot of support from new people that are subscribing to the channel as well, which is really, really nice. One person in particular who, Salah, 2-0, boom! One person in particular who's spoke to me quite a bit recently with the Football Manager series, Marcus Prime. So it's your quick little shout out there, Marcus. But yes, it's really nice to see what kind of support I've been getting from certain people, because I didn't really think if what I'd be doing, if it would be successful or not. But I know it's early doors, of course, but it's good to see. It's really nice to see, the support that some people have given me. And you personally, you don't know me, but it's really nice to see. So I'm just putting some substitutes on now. I'm just bringing all my 3 subs on. Robertson, Keita, Firmino's coming off. I brought on 3 of my youngsters, just to give them game time, just trying to up their abilities as well. But it's good. It's good. I like how we're going at the moment. But I can only get bigger and better by you guys helping me. So if you do come across the channel, if you have already subscribed, watch the other videos, like the other videos, share it with all your friends, family, if they do sort of appreciate what what we do. Please let them have a look as well. But I mean, from what I can see in this game so far, looks like we're going to beat Man City 2-0. Yep. Brilliant result that was. Brilliant. Be interesting to see the possession, the shots count on this as well. 25 points, yes, I know. Possession, smashed them. Shots, smashed them. On target, smashed them. Corners, smashed them. Yellow cards, we shouldn't really smash them on that. But I mean, like I said, I mean, obviously Liverpool are used to playing the 4-3-3 formation. I mean, for some reason, it just wasn't working for me. And oh my day. Right, I do have to say this, guys. I actually had forgotten. This is my third job offer on this game. The first one was from Manchester City in November. Then I had a second one from Tottenham in January. And just to show you here, so Manchester City, that was the job offer I was shown from them. Tottenham Hotspurs, the job offer I've seen from them as well. And obviously now Arsenal are trying to get me to drop from the top of the Premier League down to 4th. So I do apologise, any Manchester City fans, any Tottenham Hotspurs fans, and now any Gunners fans. But unfortunately, I am not going to leave the Liverpool team that I'm starting to build here at the moment. I do appreciate it, obviously. It's nice to feel wanted by other clubs. But no, unfortunately, I shall not be leaving Liverpool Football Club. Now, we've got 2 days time we'll be playing our next game. If I saw it correctly, it should be against Burnley. Now, with Man City obviously losing to me 2-0, we still stay first, obviously. Well, technically we overtaken Man City because they've played a game more than me. But with them playing a game more than me now, I am now 1 point clear of them with a game in hand. And looking at the fixture list, I mean, the Burnley game should be bringing me and Manchester City, as I was about to say, back to the same amount of games played. Now, Wijnaldum is going to come on for Fabinho, and the same with Henderson coming on for Keita as well. That's really going to be the only sort of change I will be doing. Well, mind you, I'll bring on Van der Beek as well. Looking at Joe Gomez, he could do a little bit of a rest. So that's the team. We'll do quick play for this one, so we can get the result quickly. 2-0 to us. 3-1. Okay, so looking at it, I mean, no one's playing bad. I mean, that's what's happened to Liverpool season, isn't it? They've not one player's had a bad game, which is really hard. When it comes to, you're trying to find criticism to make them better, but you can't find criticism in Liverpool team, can you? I mean, I'm not a Liverpool fan at the end of the day, but I appreciate obviously what they're doing, and they're doing fantastic work. And I literally threw away that game by bringing on all three subs, all three youth players as a substitute. I mean, I'm still trying to find the right balance when it comes to that. But at the end of the day, I wanted to bring them on. I wanted to get them to progress and become better. But obviously, that's not really worked out for me. Now, I've noticed on here it's telling me to use my heel boost, but I don't need to at the end of the day because obviously Bournemouth is 2 weeks away. So there's no point using the heel boost on there. But apart from that, guys, that is basically where we have got to at this moment in time. So 9 games to go. We're 2 points clear of Manchester City as well as Tottenham. But I mean, it's all to play for. It is all to play for. I mean, I'm looking at my shortlist here. There's potential candidates that I'm looking to be bringing in when it comes to the summer window. I mean, at the end of the day, Bruno Fernandes, he's only just moved to Monaco somehow. So I will be looking to bring him in. and De Ligt is a real possibility for me. But Jimenez has got a better stamina and better strength, whereas De Ligt's got the youthfulness to obtain the good stamina and the good strength. So it's literally going to be a coin toss between which one is going to be. But I mean, this also is stretching out for you guys as well. Who do you think I can buy when it comes to the summer window to make this team better? It'll be interesting to see your comments on this at the end of the day, guys. But as for this video, that's enough for me, guys. So if you like the video, please smash a like on there. Leave a comment, like I said, if you think of anyone who can make this team better to help me push on for further glory. And if you are new, subscribe to the channel. It'd be really, really nice to see the numbers getting up and up and up and up. And if you are subscribed or you haven't subscribed but you're kind of on the fence, please share the video out to other people, see whether or not if they like the work as well. Be interested to see. But apart from that, guys, thank you very much for your time. Thanks very much for listening, and I look forward to bringing the next episode up for you guys, where we'll be hopefully pushing towards the Premiership title and see whether or not if we can lift the European Champions Cup as well. But apart from that, that's me, TGR, that's Game and Robo, saying thank you very much for your time.